Okay, is it recording? I think it's recording. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We're back with a new video, and look where we are. For the first time, people that never don't know where we are recording on my roof. This is our little rooftop videos, which we hope to do this summer, because last summer it was too damn hot, so we only did one video on the roof. But if y'all asking what's all the spray paint on the wall, when my nephew passed away, all of his friends came up on this roof and was spraying rest in peace, love, blah, 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 so-and-so, and everything. So that's our background. Please start this video off by clicking the thumbs up button and share this video on Facebook and Twitter. I want to say thank you to everyone who watched our previous video about Trayvon Martin and actually signed the petition. You know, it's starting to, the Trayvon Martin, what's the word I'm looking for?
Story? The
story, and you know, the awareness of it is really starting to get out. And I want to say thank you to everyone who retweeted, shared our video, talked about it, signed the petition, tweeted the celebrities. My main thing is I need these celebrities to talk about it too. If you can tweet about Joseph Kony, I need y'all tweeting about Trayvon Martin. It's a lot of new developments that happened since we talked on Monday, like the call where the girlfriend was sending an affidavit about her talking to Trayvon. She was on the phone with him before he died, while he was being followed by George Zimmerman. You know, they had another not press conference, but they had like kind of like a community meeting, and the police chief did not show up. Also, which someone left in the comment that it was very audible that you can hear George Zimmerman calling Trayvon a coon. He said fucking coon, actually. And what else? And the police chief actually temporarily stepped down today. So it's just a whole lot going on. And you know, they had the Million Hoodie March yesterday in New York. It's just a whole lot going on, and I'm just happy that people are talking about it.
They're going to be having one here next week.
Are you serious?
In Philly, I was told on Monday that they're going to be having one.
My only thing is, I don't want it to be unruly. You can have a march, but it seemed like when I was looking at some of the clips from yesterday, it seemed like people forgot what they were fighting for or marching for. And I don't want people going around saying F the police, and you know, I just can't have all of that. I would not like to be around all of that. And if I was there, I probably would have been a little bit scared, because people was just going off and everything. But I'm glad that, you know, people are doing walkouts in school. In Miami, they're doing it. I'm just glad that everyone's talking about it. I feel that, you know, George Zimmerman should be arrested. He should not be a free man. And I've been watching, you know, all kinds of debates, like Dr. Drew or Anderson Cooper. So, you know, a lot of people are talking about it, and I'm happy about it. So please, if you haven't signed the petition, please, the link is in the more info box. Go to change.org. But a lot of stuff is happening, and I'm happy that it's all, you know, that everyone is talking about it now a little bit more. You got something you want to say on it?
As far as what?
As far as, like, you know, people, how have people told you on Twitter how they feel about it? Do you think, is everyone saying, because I know everybody on my timeline is saying George Zimmerman should be arrested?
Yeah, for the most part, everybody is saying that he should be arrested. Last night, okay. So throughout this whole case, I decided not to really watch too much on it, because like everybody who knows me knows that I get really emotional and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so yesterday morning and last night, I had said a prayer for, you know, Trayvon's family? Yesterday morning I said a prayer for Trayvon's family. Mm-hmm. And then last night before I went to bed, I said a prayer for his family. I also said a prayer for Whitney Houston's family.
Yes.
Because, you know, Lord
we'll talk about her next.
Yeah, I said a prayer for her family too, because, you know, it's still hurting. And I just, it's last night when I was watching Anderson Cooper, I knew this was going to happen. But he interviewed one of George Zimmerman's neighbors who was actually on the side of George Zimmerman. And the guy last night said that, you know, he was just saying how George Zimmerman was a good guy. You know, he's known him for a while. He's a, you know, whatever the case may be. Whether or not he's a good guy, I'm not disputing that because I don't know him. You see what I'm saying? And he could be a good guy, you know? It's just that a lot of good people make bad choices.
Yep.
So I'm not disputing that at all. But he said something last night that really, really got to me, and it made me very upset. He was talking about the whole situation with Trayvon and George, and he was saying, you know, I don't know, whatever the case may be. Basically, he was saying that he felt as though... No, your mom, no.
And we recording. Now go downstairs.
What was I saying?
She really
threw me off too. You know, he was saying that he really felt as though he was in agreement with George Zimmerman, that he thought that what George did was justifiable in self-defense.
Lies.
He also said that this is what struck me. He had the nerve to say, mind you, he was being interviewed outside of the church where the rally was being held for Trayvon Martin. So you had all the people in the background. But he was saying that he felt as though when George approached Trayvon should have just stopped and told George what he was doing and why he was there. Why? Why should he have to stop and turn around and tell this complete stranger who he does not know from a can of Sherwin-Williams paint what he's doing there? First of all, George Zimmerman, why are you following him? Okay, I felt as though Anderson Cooper should have said, well, why do you feel as though Trayvon should have stopped and said that to him? What Anderson Cooper should have followed up and said, no, why is it that your friend George Zimmerman did not stop pursuing this boy when the police dispatcher told him to? Why did he feel as though he needed to do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, that really, really got to me when he said that. Trayvon should have just stopped and told him why he was there. A lot of the people
that's trying to defend George Zimmerman, it's not looking good.
I didn't understand that logic. Like, what do you mean he should have just stopped and told him why he was there? Who the hell is he? Who are you to be questioning me? Asking me why am I here? No, why are you following me?
That's just like being in North Philly and somebody walk by you don't know, asking, what are you doing in my neighborhood?
Yeah, like, what do you mean, what am I doing in your neighborhood? I could be here to see anybody. Who are you? And then the neighbor, you know what? I tried to, because I didn't get upset, and I'm still not upset. But some people may get upset by what I'm about to say. So then the neighbor went on to say that, we have had past break-ins in our community. He said a few of the break-ins have happened in broad daylight. And he said, and most of the people who have done it were black. And I'm just like,
okay.
So what is your point? What is your point? Like, what's the point? So what? They're black.
So because he's black, he's suspicious.
He's suspicious. Yeah, right.
And of course he have on a hoodie, so he's up to no good, and he got something in his pocket. But nothing but Skittles and a damn bag of Skittles.
Now, I like Matt Lauer from the Today Show. I like him. Matt Lauer, I've always liked him. I watched a bit of Matt Lauer's interview with Trayvon's parents on the Today Show from yesterday. I didn't hear this part. Maybe I didn't see the whole interview. Or maybe he did say it and I just wasn't paying attention. But today at work, I was listening to Tom Joyner, and they had Stephanie Robinson, who comes in every so often on the week to talk about cases, that's going on around the country. And so she was saying how she didn't understand how Matt Lauer, he was being sympathetic to the family and saying, whatever the case may be. But then he turned around and said, could Trayvon in the past have had some type of criminal background or history? What does that have to do with him being shot? I wish that the lawyer who was sitting there with the family, or maybe even the parents, would have that would have clicked in their head. Because I think had I heard that, because apparently this is what he said, if I would have heard that, or if I was there, I would have asked him, even if he did have some type of criminal background, what gives George Zimmerman the right to shoot him? What?
I think it might have been trying to find out more on who Trayvon was and getting to know who Trayvon was.
But no. But see, they're implying. But see, and it's funny because I think that's a little. Yeah, because I think that's a little pushing it to me, because somehow because he had on a hoodie and he was dressed a certain way. Well, you know what? Let me just ask you this real quick. Could your son have been? What the fuck? Like, come on, let's be serious. Do you honestly think that if that was a white mother sitting on that couch and her son was wearing baggy clothes, did you think Matt Lauer would have asked? I'm not calling Matt Lauer racist because I like Matt Lauer, but I think that particular question was dead wrong.
But I also think it's part of him doing his job.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with it? That has nothing to do with him being killed. Even if Trayvon was arrested 110 times before he was killed, what does those past arrests have to do with this man walking up to this 17-year-old boy and killing him while he has a pack of Skittles in his hand?
Because according to George Zimmerman, he's suspicious.
I forgot about that. Why, he was suspicious. I forgot. Oh, and
that's
he was wearing a hoodie.
That's why we gotta ask these questions. Doesn't sound. It's crazy. It's crazy. As crazy as it sounds,
it's ridiculous.
They have to be asked, and also Trayvon was suspended.
No. It only has to be asked when it's an African American boy. Because if that was a 17-year-old white boy, because you know I don't like to put race into it, but if that was a 17-year-old white boy and Matt Lauer was interviewing his parents, do you honestly think he would ask his parents that?
Never know.
No, I'm just saying. Do you think? Because I'm sure if Matt Lauer would have asked that question, I would have been really shocked. Like,
I don't even remember that question being asked.
But I'm just saying, if it was asked, because a lot of people were bringing that up, not just Matt Lauer, but I heard a few people on the news bringing that up, asking his parents, well, did he have? Because I think Anderson Cooper even asked his mom on his daytime show, was he like? And I'm thinking, like, what does that have to do with anything?
Because we want to know what type of person Trayvon Martin was.
No, I don't want to know that. I want to know why George Zimmerman killed him. I don't want to know what type of person Trayvon Martin was. Because to be honest with you, that has nothing to do with why he was killed. He was killed because this guy got on the phone and called the police and told the police that there was a suspicious guy walking around my neighborhood. Okay, fine. He's acting weird, suspicious guy, whatever the case may be, which I think was a bunch of bull crap, if you ask me.
You know what? But they actually even tested Trayvon, his blood, to see if he had drugs and alcohol in his system.
And didn't test George Zimmerman.
And didn't test George Zimmerman. And what else did they do to him? They also did a background check on him and didn't do one on George Zimmerman. And come to find out, George Zimmerman has been arrested before for fighting the police.
This 17-year-old boy's lifeless body, and they sit there and test him for drugs. I don't get it. I don't understand.
And you know what? This police department, y'all just might as well just step aside and let the government take care of everything. Let the FBI handle every fucking thing, because it's just all fucked up.
It's sad.
It's really sad.
It's really sad.
And again, if you have not signed that petition, please go to change.org and sign it. And I think that's how we're going to end Trayvon Martin until next week, if more developments come. We're going to talk about this case until he's in jail, or at least get arrested, or he might post bail. I don't know, but he does need to be arrested.
Let me tell you something. I said this to my coworker yesterday, and I mean it wholeheartedly. I think that this guy, if they don't arrest him, like if it doesn't come sooner or later, with all this mounting pressure, I think he'll kill himself. I think he's going to kill himself. I hope not either. But I think that this is going to eat him so bad that he's going to feel as though he don't want to go to jail because he knows he's wrong. And deep down inside, he knows he's wrong. And he don't want to go in jail, okay? Especially the way this is a national
Because they're going to get him in jail.
Oh, they're going to get him in jail. And he don't want to be got in jail. I don't want to be got in jail.
First of all, I don't even want handcuffs around my wrists.
Why? That's the best feeling. Oh, wait. You talking about going to... I'm just saying. I thought that's what you're talking about. I didn't know.
Man, you had to have a talk off the camera.
No, I've never had him hat on. I'm just saying. I heard they were...
It put me in the goddamn car. No. If somebody ever told me I was under arrest, I would start crying. Because I try to live my life according to the laws. And I don't want to do anything to ever get arrested, so... That's a huge fear.
And you know what? I will continue. I put this on my phone background last night.
Yeah,
I will keep this on my phone until George Zimmerman is arrested. This is a little thing that they had floating around, and I posted it on my phone. And well, I don't know if you can see what it says. But this is staying on my phone's background until George Zimmerman is arrested. And for those of you that couldn't really read, it says, I was murdered more than a month ago, and I still have no justice. I was 17. Please don't stay silent. I am Trayvon Martin. And this is staying on my phone until George Zimmerman is brought to justice because he needs to be arrested.
Yep.
How dare you test this? How dare you? If you were going to test him, you should have tested. You know what? I'm done. I'm so done. I am so done. I am so done.
Can we talk about Whitney Houston? TMZ today reported that the LA County Coroner
Office.
Oh my God, I can't even get it up because I was mad earlier. I can't even find the right words.
Basically, TMZ said
yes.
Whitney Houston was doing all these type of drugs before she died.
Yes.
Basically, and when she died, she had drugs and drugs and drugs.
She
in her
died
system.
from an accidental overdose. I mean, not overdose. She died of accidental drowning, but she had cocaine in her system.
Oh my God. My God, Whitney.
She had Xanax in her system. She had metabolic in her system. It was a bunch of stuff in her system. Marijuana. She had it all in her system before she died. But they said that the only ones that had factors in her death is
The drowning.
The cocaine and the metabolic drug she had.
The cocaine was a part of her dying.
Yep. It was a factor in it. So, I'm kind of sad. Like, I was just thinking that it might have been pills and alcohol that she died from.
And it's funny because I didn't think any of that. To this day, until you told me this earlier, I thought, mind you, I'm getting teary-eyed because I feel so bad. I thought that she just had a heart attack and that she couldn't make her way out of the tub and just died in the tub. That's what I thought. And I said that to my coworker, and I kept saying it. That, no, Whitney Houston died of a heart attack. There's no way in the world. But to know that she had all that in her system, oh.
Yep, she had a lot.
But you know what? Whitney Houston lived a hard life for a very long time. And even though she was on her way to recovery and on her way, she still was battling a lot of demons. Because when you think about her and Bobby Brown, they just divorced about, 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
So she's still, she was still battling a lot of stuff. And we all know that drug addicts tend to go into relapse.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's just sad, though. It's just sad. It's sad to hear that.
I feel sad saying all of that stuff, but
Yeah.
I just had to say it because that's what is being reported. Only thing is this. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. If y'all really want to be in the entertainment industry, you got to keep good people around you and people that's going to tell you the truth. Don't keep no yes people around you. Don't keep people around you that's going to enable you. Only keep people around you that's going to tell you the truth, because this can happen to you. Like, this really can happen to you.
Cocaine, where?
I say, first of all,
cocaine from? Where do you get that from?
You can't give me no drug. You can't even give me no drugs, cause, not like that hard stuff. I can't lie. From time to time, I might smoke marijuana, but all of that cocaine and crack and pill popping and all of that ain't for me.
Wait, what was the other pill she was taking? Xanax?
What is
that?
Xannies.
Isn't that like a
I think
medicated
it's like
drug?
I think it might relax you or help you sleep. No, that's what helps you sleep? Ambien. I think Xanax might be like a relaxer. I don't know.
A muscle relaxer?
But people take it all the time and pop them like it's candy. People they will fight you for it, or you go around selling it. People buy those pills.
So she had that. She had cocaine. She had marijuana.
It's a metabolic drug in her. She just. This is sad. It's just sad, y'all. I don't even know
That's
what else to say.
That's probably why she was always so antsy whenever you see her in public.
She didn't look right when she was in public before she died.
Yeah, she did.
When
she was coming out
right.
that club, you could tell that she
was on something.
Because when she was coming out that club and she was smiling, remember they showed the thing when she was smiling at the photographers, and then split second later she snapped. Like, it was like, the heck?
Only seen the pictures when they were.
Oh no, you have to see the video when she's coming out of the car. I mean, when she's literally walking out of the club, and she told one of the photographers, or somebody, she told him, get the F away from me or something but she used the F word. Mm-hmm. And she went to go smiling at the people, and it was like, And I think that's why some people were saying, but what the heck? Because her hair was messed up. And then
I was just thinking, I'm just thinking, Whitney let her hair down.
Yeah, she had a ball at the park.
Yeah.
She still was doing, she still was getting hot. Poor Whitney.
Girl, I don't even know what else to say.
Nothing. There's really nothing else to say. Just keep praying for her family.
Yes.
That's all. Just keep praying for them. Because I prayed for them last night, and I'm going to pray for them again tonight.
Especially for Bobby Christina and her mother. Keep praying, y'all.
I just want to know, where was she getting cocaine from? Where do you get that from?
People supply it to you. People, they got
But
their
who
suppliers.
around her was giving that to her? Especially
I don't know. I don't want to, I really don't want to say this. I'm not even going to say Ray J. Because, come on now, something ain't right.
You know why it upsets me?
I did say Ray J. I don't know. But you can, when you're a celebrity, you can get drugs from anybody, Makael.
You can, but I'm just saying, it upsets me because here you have this woman who, it was no secret that she was this big time superstar who had fallen and she was, going through hard times. And then, that Oprah interview alone that she did a few years ago with Oprah, her last big interview, that alone just made my heart melt, because she was so truthful and she was so honest, and you could tell that she just wanted to be on the right path. And it was like, for anybody who knew her and who was close to her, for them to see that and just totally disregard that interview and to still supply her with stuff, it's just sad. Like, it's just sad.
No one's gonna say no, especially you're a drug dealer. No one's gonna tell you.
Well, no, not a drug dealer, but I doubt Whitney Houston herself was getting in her car and driving to these places. See what I'm saying?
The main thing people kept saying, Whitney do a lot, and her family and friends. A lot of people kept saying, ain't nobody forced Whitney to do nothing.
No.
Everything Whitney did was all on Whitney's doing.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying, I'm almost certain that Whitney Houston herself didn't get up, grab her purse, get in her car, and drive to somebody's corner to go get drugs.
This is why
somebody probably was getting it for her.
This is why I'm saying you don't keep them type of people.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's sad that those people
why ain't none of them say
still
something to
supply
her?
her. Yes,
why ain't nobody say nothing to her
that
that weekend when they seen that she wasn't looking right? I knew she wasn't right when she was talking to Brandy and Monica when they was on stage performing. When she was talking to them, the way she was walking and the way she was, and the way she walked.
Let me tell you something. I tried not to watch it as hard as I could, but I had to watch that video that they had of her when she walked in that room when Clive Davis and Brandy Monica was sitting there, and she handed Brandy that letter. Child, you couldn't tell me she wasn't on something in there. Then she kept saying to her daughter, give your godfather a kiss, give him a kiss. And then she kept walking, and it was just like, what is... And then you could tell that Monica and Brandy was looking like, what the fuck is the matter with her? Like, she is... Then Monica asked her, why are you soaking wet? And she said, because she went swimming. If you listen to the video, you can hear Monica ask her, why are you wet? And she tells her, I've been going swimming, such and such. And apparently she had started going swimming to get her body... Like,
let me tell you something. Pat Houston know the real tea. That's all she only told y'all so much. She didn't tell you everything.
But I wouldn't go that far as to say that.
No.
Because you never know. Some people, you never know. Some people probably do. No, that's not true. Because it's as clear as you and I are sitting here together, I could be the biggest drug addict in the world, and you would never know that. And then some people can say, well, Kevin, you had to know something.
Well, let me tell you something.
But that's not true, because she may not have known.
I would know you was doing. I would know.
But you may not know. Let me tell you something. How long have you known me?
4 years.
I could be a hard stone
let me tell you
drug
something.
addict. No, it's not. No, you could.
First of all, if I don't know you, I don't.
First of all, you know how I'm gonna catch you? Look what Whitney Houston said. Whitney Houston said that all through The Bodyguard, all through The Preacher's Wife, all through Waiting to Sell, she was doing drugs.
My God, it's about to stop. She wasn't doing it like that.
No, but she was doing drugs. She was doing hard drugs. Okay. So I mean, when you watch The Preacher's Wife, could you tell that she was doing cocaine? Hell no. So I'm just saying, I could be sitting here as clear as day. I don't think that Pat Houston knew. I don't think she did.
Smoking weed
and I don't
popping pills.
No, she was doing cocaine. No, she said that she was doing. Watch the Oprah interview. She said that during The Bodyguard she was doing cocaine. And Oprah said that early, and she said yes.
Hold on. She probably was taking in little snippets.
Ain't no taking. Cocaine is cocaine. Talking about some snippets.
Talking about hard drugs.
Hard drug. That is a hard fucking drug.
Got me out. I know. So yeah, we back. So no, let me tell you, because Makael, if Makael was doing drugs, I would know something ain't right about him.
That's not necessarily true. That's
I
not
would
necessarily
know.
true. You can't really say
this
that because
supposed to be
there's a
the
lot of
way-
people. I don't think these type of bees sting. But
Ooh,
regardless,
go ahead.
she better not sting me. God know that. One thing's for certain and two things for sure. She better not sting me. Okay? I don't care what she do with you, but she better not sting me. But anyway, I just think that sometimes you can be around somebody and not know. You can be around somebody and not know. Like you can be around somebody and not know that they are being physically abused at home, especially if there's no marks to prove it. You see what I'm saying? I just think that sometimes some people have a way of hiding it from the people that they love, because they know that the people that they love the most, that love them the most, is going to tell them, no, you are doing something wrong. And I don't think that Pat Houston, I mean, maybe she did know, but I'm saying to me, I don't think she did. I
didn't even know that Whitney Houston brother had a drug addiction problem.
Which one?
Gary. I didn't know that.
I want to know why they don't mention the older brother.
They got another brother?
Yeah, Sissy Houston was married before she married their father. She had 2 boys and 1 girl.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they don't get along. I don't know, but no one has interviewed him.
Yeah, and nobody's ever mentioned him.
All I hear is Gary and Bobby
Whitney.
and Sissy.
Did he pass?
Whitney? I don't know.
It confuses me because I'm like, wait, why did, and because Whitney Houston's father was Sissy Houston's second husband.
Girl, I didn't know.
Oh, you know I got the tea, child. I'm just saying, I got the tea before Whitney
I
died.
want to know what y'all think about that. If one of your friends or somebody you know close to you, would you know they on drugs? Yes or no?
Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, bitch, let you come on the Skorpion show and start acting weird.
Well, that's the thing.
Like you haven't. Well,
I'm just, I'm not saying that I would get high and then come immediately here. I may be sane as a doorknob and then go home and get high. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you don't see me every day.
No, I don't.
Well, I may be getting high on my off days. You know? You may be getting high on your off days and I don't know. Because you know you likes to party.
I sure do.
Child.
But you ain't gonna never get me to party like that.
I mean,
I know.
I don't know.
Most of the time, I know everything that I'm doing. Okay?
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Okay.
Because they be like, bitch, you don't remember saying that? Fuck no. Mind you, I seen your friends last night. Eddie, talking about when am I coming on the show. In February. You was not, so no, he could come on. I don't know when, but he's definitely welcome to come on. I think I've read him, and then I went on about my business. Then these girls was fighting on 13th Street last night.
This is why I don't partake in stuff like
Fighting in slow motion, mind you. Like, then the cops came. The guy, he out there, got his body. Okay, you got your body out, but I'm like, girl, you look a mess. I'm like, and I said, I would not have my shirt up knowing I got a stomp print near my dick. Like, you could see the sneaker print of somebody that stomped him in his jean, and he just walking around like it's cute. I'm like, I need to get from down here. But
see, Kevin partakes in stuff like that. I don't partake in stuff like that.
No, I was actually coming out the little woodies or whatever.
Well, yeah, you partake in that area. I don't partake in that area.
I can mingle around.
Yeah, whatever.
You know that's Makael. I can't. I can't be down
I
here.
just don't. You know why? Because a bunch of little kids hang down there,
Yeah,
and then that's what
yeah.
happens when you're a bunch of around. No wonder why the white decided not to have people under 21. You know, because then they get offended.
I can't.
Oh, what you mean we can't come?
Well, I can't wait till I think he's having a ski trip in February, and that's going to be over 25. And I can't wait to go in Denver, Colorado. I think it is. I can't wait to go to that one. What else is going on? Can we
You
talk
look like a
about-
Denver, Colorado guy.
That's a goddamn lie. First of all, but that would be a cute little trip with the friends. You know, you go and have a good time. You really tried to look like I look like North Philly all day.
All
every
day fucking long.
Thank
North
you.
fucking Philly, okay?
Yes.
They can't take you out of North
I
Philly.
need to get styled by June when I leave. When I leave North
Styled by
Philly.
somebody.
Yes. Don't do it.
It's a joke.
No, because child, with these jokes come the truth. No.
But I ain't mad at you.
I'm not mad
they
at
say
you
the
either.
truth comes when you're mad.
Yes, I got my own got my own style. I know I look a mess. I gotta get my hair cut. I'm gonna look nice for Tony on Saturday, y'all.
He's gonna go see Tony Braxton on Saturday.
Tony is coming to Caesar's Palace in Atlantic City. It is sold out.
Who you going
and
with?
She's gonna be there with Babyface. I'm going with my friend Sean. We gonna go and we gonna have a good time.
Do I know
and
Sean?
I don't think so.
You just be popping up with all these different friends that I don't know.
Well, I'm a social media guy. You know, I get to know a lot of people.
Oh.
You need to get out more.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
you
I
see,
don't.
I want to be out there, like, get your ass out there. Okay, look, I'm trying to do something like we can have. I'm thinking about us having like a meet and greet during Pride Weekend or something. I think we should try to do something.
Oh, here?
Yes.
Well, that would be cool,
Yeah.
but I think we should get Tamar to come.
Depending on her schedule, that would be hot too.
That would be
now, is
really
they gonna
hot.
come for Tamar or is they gonna come for us?
Well, they're going to come for all of us.
All right, they better.
They're going to come for
Because,
Tamar.
bitch, you gonna get Tamar more love than us, we gonna have a problem. I mean, she hot and everything with the reality stuff, but y'all better show us more love. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying, you
Shout
always
out
need
to
that little
Tamar.
extra boost.
Yes, we could do something. Well, it's definitely, maybe she could come to Philly Pride Weekend. It's in it's in a month, April 24th through whatever the last weekend is.
I mean, she gave your
February.
birthday that extra boost.
Yeah, she sure did.
Those girls
She-
ran down those steps when they saw her. I'm just saying. I mean, your birthday was already fun, but I mean, when she came in there,
Yes,
Child.
she hit it and quit it, okay? And 30 minutes she was out, took a picture with everybody. And Amber Rose was standing there in the corner trying to look cute.
I can't take a picture. I can't take a picture. Well, get out!
Get out. Get in or get out.
It's like, no. Amber Rose
That
is
would have been
sweetheart.
cute if she would have took a
That
picture
would've been
with
a cute,
Tamar and
yeah.
stuff.
Or with
But,
you.
Yeah.
That would have been really cute.
Anyway, shout out to Maurice. Because he confirmed that wedding is, they really getting married and everything.
Who?
So, Wiz and Khalifa.
Why didn't you think it was true?
I don't
They
know.
confirmed it on Twitter.
Child, but they, you know how people do stuff just
No, I don't think they're that type,
for
though.
a couple Twitter followers.
No, I don't think they're that type.
So-
You know why I don't think they're that type? Because they are really... Wiz Khalifa is not that type. He's not that type.
He is
Wiz
very
Khalifa
type.
does his thing, and
Can I just tell you, Wiz Khalifa, I listened to his mixtape. All he do, only thing good about him is smoking weed.
well, I mean,
And
that's what he does.
Look, smoking weed. Everybody's a hater, or the people around him is a hater.
Well, they probably
And
are.
I got money.
He's from Pittsburgh.
That's all he know. Like every fucking song. Like, and this is what y'all like.
But you
What?
know what? You can take him out the hood, but you can't take the
Take
hood
the
out
hood
of
out
him.
them. You sure
This is
can.
what he knows. Listen to how loud that car is. I don't live here. I don't live here. I don't live here. I don't live here.
I
don't
live here. I love it. North Philly all day.
See?
Yes.
And you're complaining about Wiz Khalifa. You're complaining about him.
Okay.
The pot calling the kettle black.
Yes. So let's talk about Melanie, Fiona, Estelle. Let's talk about these R&B girls right quick. Why do you think that people are not interested in buying their music, but they love the songs?
Well, that's funny because I saw a lot of people tweeting on my timeline that they had bought Melanie Fiona's album. Like they had the CDs and they were tweeting it. And a lot of people were saying that it was a good album.
It is so fucking good.
I think you said this a long time ago, and I think it rings a bit of truth to it that, you know, they like these girls and they like their songs, but in today's music world, it's just not what's hot. Even though they have good songs and they're good singers and they make out that good material, in today's society, to the majority of people in today's society that are buying music, to them, that's just not what's hot. They are into the whole pop stuff, you know? Prime example, look at Nicki Minaj. She went from mixtape rapper to bum-ba-da-bum-ba super, and it's like, what? Like, how did you go from that to that? You see what I'm saying? Like, I think when Nicki Minaj first came out, you would have never in 10 million years thought that she would have went from that to what she is today. I would have never thought that. But it's just what people are doing to keep up with the times. Point and take My Girl. Remember when My Girl first came out? They were a big R&B group, you know, did their own R&B feel. As soon as My Girl started getting big, what did she do? She had to start catering to a bigger audience. And we all know, we may not like to admit it, but we all know that white people buy albums more than blacks. It's just true. It's true. Come on now. If it wasn't true, Taylor Swift wouldn't be selling as much as she sells. Kenny Chesney and Faith Hill and all these damn country people.
Country people are very
But white
loyal.
people, period. Look at Eminem. He sells way more than these black artists. I mean, black people may get offended hearing me say it, but it's somewhat of the truth.
You know what? But something that I really think is that the media really has power and control over the consumer. If Melanie Fiona or if Estelle, if they was hyped up like a Rihanna or Beyonce, they would sell just like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's true. You're right.
I would say Melanie, because Melanie got the fuck, oh my God, that's my girl.
Melanie can sing her ass down.
She could sing. She has the looks. Her music is on point. But it's just like, the thing is, like, R&B is just not hot no more. It's not what it used to be. It's just like, you can't survive. If Melanie, I know she's not trying to get them car keys.
Not my car, she's not.
But if she ever decides to do pop, I think she could get away with it. She could do it. I think she would actually be good at it. Why is she coming out here?
Go ahead, I'm not fucking stopping y'all.
She comes out here to look over the
Boost your
roof.
ratings up with me.
We're trying to boost our ratings up with you.
Go ahead.
So anyway, yeah, if she did pop music, I think she would be okay, but I don't think it would be her. But I think she would probably be great at it. But it's just crazy how the media only has a select few of people that's hot instead of just, doing something for everybody. And her being on Rock Nation, I know she did a couple TV shows and everything, but I think her promotion should be out the fucking chain. She should be on magazines. I should be seeing commercials for this girl. I should be seeing nothing but her ads on these websites when I go on Media Takeout or go on Concrete Loop or if I go on the YBF or if I go on Gossip. I need to see her face plastered everywhere.
Girl is.
Huh?
That superstar girl is Rihanna.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so what?
Well, no. I mean, I 110%
Don't be signing these people.
I mean, agree with you.
My thing is, if you, this is how I feel with any label. If you're going to sign an artist, you need to back them up 100%. And if you're going to be backed by these people, you need to speak the fuck up and say something. Yeah, that's
Kate, of all things, Kate.
Yeah, I like that song. So, I feel bad for people like her that makes great music, can fucking sing, and selling fucking 20,000 copies in 1 week.
You know what made me appreciate a little bit of the music industry, a little bit more? Lady Gaga's interview with Oprah the other day. As I was watching the interview, I started saying to myself, it's good, because everybody, I mean, hello, there's no secret how much I love Beyonce. But I think that it's really good that we have people like Beyonce and Rihanna and Lady Gaga and Jill Scott and Melanie Fiona, because it's a whole different array of artists. And I don't think that Beyonce and Rihanna and Lady Gaga are any better than a Jill Scott or a Melanie Fiona. It's just that those three particular artists tend to get a little bit more hype and buzz over these other artists. I think like you said, with the media, they need to start. But then it's like, can you blame the media or can you blame the record label? Because the record label isn't doing their job in promoting their artists the way they should. Oh. Because when you have, that's not going to sting you, girlfriend.
It's a fucking beat.
I know what it is. We've been sitting out here for about 15, 20 minutes. It ain't sting us
We've
yet.
been out here long as somebody 15, 20
yes,
minutes.
that thing is not worried about you. Look at you all scared. Go back in there. Hurry up. Look, all scared.
I'm gonna hit it because I want to.
Don't hit that beat because you're going to agitate it. Just sit down. It's not thinking about you, girlfriend.
It's a big one too.
Anyway, it is a big one. Oh, so now we're going to turn my segment. Now we're going to turn my segment into the bees, huh?
Well, there's Beyonce.
I know she always comes. She may not come when you want her, but she's right on time. Kevin.
Yeah, somebody is texting me. That's all right.
Turn your phone down.
You know what? I'll turn it. Damn, somebody, Whitney death, cocaine, and drown had weed, Xanax.
Oh my God, did he tell you about Whitney Houston?
No, what happened?
They came back with the reports. She had cocaine and drugs all up in her system, child.
You lying.
Child, cocaine, marijuana, zanies, everything.
Are you?
If
No,
I'm
Makael,
lying,
really don't hype it up because you want
No,
to see.
no, I'm not. We just got finished talking about it. Ain't that a
Family
shame?
said they're sad but glad it's over.
It's a shame. Who said they sad?
No, the family said they're sad but
They're
glad
sad,
it's
but
over.
the family said they sad, but they glad.
That's a fucking
It's a shame.
embarrassment.
That's a shame. That's really a shame. And I told Kevin, it's a shame that somebody, because I doubt if she was going out there herself still getting those drugs, because you know, you Whitney Houston. Somebody probably was going out there for her, getting it for her.
And
that's a shame.
hairstylists.
Well, here, stop. Don't start saying stuff like that. I just think that it's sad that somebody would go out there and get the stuff for her. I do. You know, Whitney Houston, that's a shame. Marijuana. Who was she getting high with?
Why that pole over there moving? That white pole ain't it moving?
What white pole? Oh, because look how tall
It's
it
the
is. Those
school.
flagpoles usually do move.
It's
when the
a
wind is
fucking
blowing.
it's a
Look how
I'm talking
string.
about on top of the house.
What house?
What is she talking
That
about?
short little white pole.
Oh, right there, moving. Oh, I don't know why that's moving.
Oh,
That's
it
not
is
your house.
moving.
Don't worry about that.
I don't know what that is.
She worried about something that's 2 doors down.
All right, come on, hurry up and wrap this fucking video up.
Hold on, who you talking to? Because, bitch, we got more shows to discuss.
This can been sitting out here so long it turned gray.
Why are you touching that? I hope you go wash your hands.
I'm gonna touch your keys.
So, yeah, so anyway, back
That's
to
all right, I
Melanie
got hand
Fiona.
sanitizer.
Her new album, The MF Life, The Motherfucking Life, or The Melanie Fiona Life, or the, I don't,
Girl with the blonde hair.
What girl with the blonde hair?
No, I don't, we talking about no girl with no blonde hair.
Oh.
But Rock Nation, fuck Rock Nation, because they out here signing all of these people and not promoting them right, except your name is Rihanna. That's only one. Only one.
Well,
So maybe they should name themselves Rihanna.
I don't know. These labels, they need to get it together. All right. Shout out to Melanie Fiona.
Shout out to Melanie Fiona.
I know it's tough, girl, but enough is enough.
It's
And
hard out here for a pimp.
for a singer. So, Basketball Wives came on Monday.
That's not true. 'Cause it's not hard out here for a lot of singers.
It is hard. It is
It's a joke.
hard.
It's a joke.
Charles, look at Trina Braxton, gotta go pop. Like, I
Oh,
like the song, but I'm like, girl, you ain't got to go pop. She had to go pop. She didn't even sound like Trina
This hair
Braxton.
part hit the same time.
She sounded like,
Did you see
She
Jada
sounded
Pinkett?
like
Wait a
Britney-
minute. Whoa. Pause.
what?
Jada Pinkett. Oh, so we're just going to act like Jada Pinkett wasn't talking Spanish in the beginning of her new music video?
What? She got a video? She gotta reach out to the Latin audience. Shit, you gotta do a lot these days.
Shit.
You know what? These singers need to know. You just can't sing.
She been had a rock band. But she put out a new music video the other day, and I tweeted and I said, oh, so now we're going to act like Jada Pinkett ain't put out no, because ain't nobody talk about it.
Well,
So then I started watching the video. Mind you, I didn't even get into the singing part because she was talking in Spanish on her couch on whoever's house that was. For
What?
about a good 5 minutes
Who
talking
she-
in Spanish. And then at the end of the conversation, she goes, this is Burn. And then she starts singing, and I'm like, what the
How
heck?
was the video?
I didn't see the whole thing.
Oh.
I didn't even listen to it because I was
Look.
at work and I had to.
Nobody, I think it's safe
I
to
had
say,
to.
nobody is really checking for Jada unless she's on the red carpet.
Or no,
But she always look good on the
correction.
red- Hold on,
Nobody's
Miss Q.
checking for Jada unless
Unless-
she's on the red carpet with Will.
Exactly.
Nuh-uh, she don't need Will to look good on the red carpet.
No.
Nobody's fucking checking
But
for
I'm tired of the, I don't know how much.
Because had her husband been a guest star on Hawthorne, that would still be on TV if he had a part on that show.
Well, Willow would have been on there.
The fuck, you know what? I'm
No
about say
shade to
fucking
Jada
Willow
Pinkett.
Smith.
No shade to Jada Pinkett. But we all know who is the star in their family.
Yeah, we do. But she is hot too.
No, she is hot. That's why I said no
But
shade
my
to her.
thing
Because
is-
it's really no shade. But you do
But
know that
I'm
there is-
over these looks like, is Willow giving me boy? She is very much giving me
Well,
boy.
She might be a lesbian.
No, I don't think
At
she's a
11?
lesbian. I
Well,
don't think she's a
she
lesbian.
would probably know.
No, but I'm just saying, I think this is,
Do you
her
think if she
parents
said
are
she's
letting
a
her.
lesbian, will her parents let her be a lesbian right now?
No.
No, they wouldn't let her be a lesbian right now. She's a child. She don't know nothing about that.
But they let her cut her fucking hair off.
Because that's what kids do.
No, what kids you know cut their
their
fucking
hair
hair.
off?
Oh, excuse me, correction. Oh, look who's so fancy all of a sudden, Mr. and Mrs. North Philly. When you got these little 11 and 12-year-olds walking around with
Where?
Remy in their hair.
Where?
Okay? You got these 12-year-olds walking around
Where?
with these Remy's in their hair and these lace fronts in their hair and their hair covered in all these barrettes and balls and things. And then y'all got the nerves to be uptight because Willow's cutting off her hair.
No, Willow is cutting off her hair.
Okay.
Her style
Oh,
is
child,
crazy.
I done seen a
She's
few
dyeing
little
it
girls
red.
in North Philly
She's
with
dyeing it
weaves and
green.
wigs in, okay?
Lies. You don't be
Ain't
saying
no
nobody-
lies. Come on now, little
Who's a
girls.
lie?
First of all, little girls at a certain age should not have weave in their hair. Let's just keep it real.
But why not?
Well, then why can't Willow cut her hair off?
Well, no, she can't be
Why
walking
not?
around with no cut
I don't want no
like
little
that.
girl walking around me. Oh, this is Remy. Girl, you don't know nothing about Remy. Go read a damn book. Who?
The
Who?
person that said this is ruining to you is China.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just speaking in general. Like little girls, you've never seen little girls with like
Like
weave in
braids
hair?
and
no, not
with
braids. I'm talking about weave and stuff.
But I'm saying, but they do use weave for braids sometimes. What they
I'm not
call
talking about that type of braid. I'm not talking about that
No,
type.
he's trying to act like he really being confident somewhere.
it? People wear weaves.
Oh no, this isn't Compton because I would live in Compton.
But I don't know no girl that want to cut her damn hair
You
off.
wouldn't even be able to walk down the fucking street.
First of all,
I
he
walk
wouldn't
down the
even.
street here,
First
don't
of all, he would like
And
we
this is
can't
not
record in
fucking
North
Compton
Philly.
because we wouldn't even be able to walk down the fucking street, and we live in North Philly.
Child, North Philly is not the
Look,
Hamptons.
Makael act like he don't live in North
But it ain't no
Philly.
fucking
I don't
What's the
live in
name?
North
What's the
Philly.
name of his section? Only. It's just a glorified way of saying North Philly. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. There's no fucking murderers around
Excuse
here.
me, you don't even live in North Philly no more. You live in West Philly.
What-
Okay.
What they call this? Strawberry Mansion
They
section.
call this strawberry mansion?
Yes.
Oh, sweetie, there's nothing strawberry or mansiony about these houses, okay? Okay, there's nothing but row houses, okay? And if you
Okay,
turn this
but
camera
y'all-
around, there's a bunch of
But
abandoned row houses.
neighborhood is the hood too.
Yes.
They got more fucking kids on corners than we do.
Excuse me, because y'all don't have no kids in this neighborhood because half the house is
It
abandoned.
is kids
You a
around
fucking
here.
lie.
That house is abandoned.
You was a
But you know what? A lot of them live in apartments. so
This
you
house
can't
used to
do
be
that.
abandoned. This house right here used to be abandoned.
It was never abandoned.
Did anybody live there?
Yes.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did live there.
That house was
It
abandoned.
was not abandoned.
Look at this house right here with this tarp on the window.
It's
What
not
is going
abandoned.
on right
She
there?
just died. It's still.
Oh, she just died.
abandoned.
But it's not
Neighbor,
abandoned.
You don't live here.
But it don't matter.
Girl,
It's trying it.
turn this camera around and let them
No.
see these abandoned houses.
I don't want
See,
them to
he
know
ain't
where
gonna
I
do that.
live.
He ain't gonna do that.
They don't even know where I live.
It
And look
don't
at her.
matter.
It does
Yeah.
matter. Point blank period.
We
If,
living in a
if Will
neighborhood where
Smith,
everybody
look,
think they
if
on the
Will
hills, but they
Smith,
should PHA in fucking Section 8. Look what you talking
wait,
about.
excuse me, excuse me. Who?
They are not
Who's?
homeowners
Wait, hold
up
on. Let me
there.
ask you a question. Who's PHS in my or PH, whatever you said, in my neighborhood?
There's a lot of them fucking
There
Section
are,
8.
but who do you know that lives there?
But who do you know that live in a
Excuse me,
fucking
I need for you to
house
answer
around here?
my question. Who do you know that lives there that's like
It's a
that?
couple of people.
I didn't ask you that.
No,
I asked you
who, Amber?
Who? Because
Who?
if you're gonna say it, then say
I'm
who.
not- Why would I tell their business?
Well, then you're telling it now.
I am.
So
but
what
I'm
they
not
say
saying
who?
names.
Because I would like to know what it is that you're talking about.
But it don't matter. Look, it's
Why
fucking
should
North
you say- but
Philly.
Amber told me that
Once you,
live in a-
once you,
no, not at all.
it's North Philly. Y'all mad. And Makael is mad because he live in North Philly
I'm
too.
mad. I was born and raised in North Philly, 8th and
Okay.
Jefferson.
But don't try to down it like you ain't, like you don't live
Excuse me,
there.
732.
You lived on that block
I
for
was
a
born.
week.
No, excuse me, my grandmother's house. That's where I lived.
Now, why
before we
somebody
moved to
say the
Allenby.
address? Say the address.
732.
Somebody
Nobody lives there
gonna say.
anymore.
Somebody gonna say that's my address.
No,
That's why I'm gonna
North
say.
Philly, 8th and Jefferson is not North Philly.
How long did you live
That
on
is
how
North
long did
Philly.
you
Okay,
live?
from 1986 to 1994 when my grandmother passed.
You're not considered a North Phillian.
Girl,
Why
bye.
not?
Tell her to buy. Go.
Because that's
buy.
Fairmount, right?
North Philly.
8th and Jefferson.
8th and
No,
Jefferson is
that's
over
not
there. It's
Fairmount.
over on the
That's
other
not
side of
Fairmount.
Broad Street.
That's North. No, Puerto
That's not
Ricanville,
Ricanville, sweetheart.
Puerto
When
Ricanville
I
is
lived
like
there,
the Northeast.
when I lived there,
Shit.
yeah, Puerto
And
Ricanville
where you
is
live at,
Huntington Park.
where you live at is a melting pot. You got the Vietnamese, you got the Haitians, you got the Puerto Ricans, you got the Chinese, you got
And
the
where
fucking-
you live at is Section 8.
bitch.
Okay, because you got all black people. Okay.
Makael really tried.
You tried to tell me about I don't live in no damn
Y'all
Belleville.
all
Makael go outside.
They
I hope,
all
you know
be
what?
shacks.
I hope they start slashing tires around Makael.
What'd you say?
Because somebody is going around slashing tires.
They already got
They ain't slashing tires in my neighborhood.
Yeah,
They slashing tires down here.
No, they slashing tires in Mayfair.
I don't live in
But
Mayfair.
I hope they travel their ass over to where you live at, bitch, and slash your tires when you
I don't
walk
live in
outside.
Mayfair.
I know, but I want them to go to your block.
Mind you,
rapists around
you
here.
ain't never.
Like,
They got
fucking
rapists in
going
their
out
hair. Oh my God, we were on that pedophile. Oh my God, oh my God. Listen, be quiet. We was on the pedophile thing. You know when you go on the internet and see the pedophiles that live in your neighborhood. Child, because you know I did it in my
Oh, you know I did
neighborhood,
my
too. Because you know
neighborhood,
I'm newsy. Child.
But you can't put that info out there.
No, I'm just saying, girl, y'all got about 7 to 8 pedophiles that live in this neighborhood.
They're everywhere.
Three.
Y'all got more than some fucking three.
We got three.
Let me put your zip code in. I'm going to put his zip code in right now. Because they everywhere.
They got 33.
Lies.
They got 30.
They every fucking where.
5 different
And then they be all
Who gets
old.
raped 5 different times?
What?
Welcome to
Me?
your neighborhood.
That's a lie.
You could.
That's a lie.
Oh,
Kevin,
they be getting
Kevin,
on the way to
excuse me,
school.
excuse me.
On the way to school.
Excuse me, your fat ashy ankles
Excuse
ain't never
me.
walked in
Yeah.
my neighborhood.
Yes, I have.
Listen, he's never even been to my house.
The school up there.
I don't
to
live
Allen.
near Alany. That's not where
It's
I live.
the same fucking
No,
area.
it's not. I don't live anywhere near
So what you
there.
trying? Oh, say what you saying? I live in Fern Rock. Shit be happening in Fern
no,
Rock.
but see, that's where I live close to, but I
North
don't live
Philly,
near Allen.
a glorified name for North fucking
Child,
Philly.
please.
All of these
He has
names
the
is North
audacity
Philly.
to say my neighborhood's a melting pot. How
It is
dare
a
you?
melting pot, bitch.
No, this is a melting pot.
No,
this
it's
pot
not.
has been
All
melted,
you see right here,
brewed, and melted
look,
again.
all you see is
Wow,
black
these
people,
houses
and you see the white collars.
Excuse me, these houses are $100,000.
Yes, they are now.
The house with this on the wall is $100,000.
Yes, it is.
And see
Go
how
to
much
go to property value.
Girl, get your
Yes.
life.
Yes,
Do you think?
Google it.
Excuse me.
Google it.
Excuse
Google it.
me.
As long as Temple keeps building
me.
around here.
Do you think I would ever buy a house for $100,000 with this
Google
on the
it.
wall?
First of all, no.
She tried
No,
it.
but first of all,
No,
go
those
down,
houses
no, listen,
that they just paid,
listen,
they just built
listen.
$100,000.
You could go down the street.
Child.
Go to like Gerard Avenue in this area, and the house is like $100-something thousand
You
or
should get it.
$200,000.
They don't have paint. They just got blue and yellow at the Metro PCS store.
Oh, the
on-
Metro store?
Yes,
But Makael
on
really
Broad-
fucking
on Broad
tried it.
Suspect.
Yes, it
I'm not
is.
on my phone.
I said don't.
Oh.
The fuck?
So can we get into the basketball vibes?
You don't gotta
With
break,
it?
that's a four-
Excuse me,
that's a four.
Amber. All right, now you done talk.
All right, go ahead.
We got a
I'm
fucking
gonna
show to
get
do.
my basketball white.
Let's talk about people that got money to buy these houses around here, especially since they got a
Who
new
would
spin-off show. Evelyn, she can move all her family in all of these houses
But they
because
live
you
in
know
projects.
how the Puerto Ricans do. They can move or live all
Don't.
together and don't move out until they get married.
Well, she needs to do something.
Who the Puerto Ricans gonna fuck me up on you? Let me stop. No, I'm only playing because you know
Well,
I'm still
bitch,
at
y'all
home.
must be Puerto Rican too, because y'all did the
You
same
damn
thing when I
right.
first met y'all.
You damn right. We all live together, and when you get enough saved up, you get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I'm just saying, he just tried it. He said, you know how Puerto Ricans do. They all live together.
And you know who
And
else
when
do it?
Well, when I met y'all, it was about 13 of y'all in this house.
Bitch, don't try.
You want
It
me to start
was
counting?
13.
You, your daughter, your mom, your
China,
three brothers, China,
Corey.
your grandma, her boyfriend. Okay?
Don't
Sam.
count China and Corey.
Why not?
Every day
They
you
were
got
passing
somebody
on
sleeping
through.
in here.
Oh, okay. Silence is golden, sweetheart. Go ahead, Kevin.
Right.
So anyway,
He tried. They're talking about Puerto Rican.
but and the
when y'all
Indians
had
do
the same
it.
establishment being run up in here.
And ain't much different from being Puerto Rican and black. Only thing different is we speak different languages, got different color.
Puerto Rican.
That's the
So
only
what?
difference.
Don't talk about something when y'all have the same establishment going on in here.
Excuse me?
I thought I walked into a boarding home when I first met y'all.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bitch, because there wasn't even nobody in the house when you came in here.
Oh my God! Go back to that video that we did.
We was the only ones in the
What's
house.
Sade's sister's name?
What?
What's Sade's sister's name, Amber? The middle one. What's
Sade.
Yeah, that's Sade.
She is the middle one,
Sadiq
bitch.
Sadiq was, what's Sadiq's sister's name?
Shirley. What's Sheila?
Sade was here. Who else was on? Your sister Kenya was here and her two sons.
Nah, not that day we recorded for the first time.
Yes, we did, Kevin, because you
It
see-
was a Friday. I remember. It was
Kevin,
nobody there.
Kevin, when we performed, when I did that Crazy in Love video, your sister was sitting on the couch.
That was the next day. You came
it was
over the
not.
next day, bitch.
Kevin, the first video we recorded,
It don't fucking matter.
Listen, the first no, it does matter because I know what I'm talking about. And at the end of our
Amber just
video,
trying to get a ride home.
not in my car, she's not. Not when gas is $3.85 a gallon. Oh, okay.
Don't rush my videos because they ain't getting the video till next
And
week.
then she had the nerve to tell me I live in a melting pot?
Well, you do live in a melting pot.
Oh, you said that.
Yes, you do.
Well,
But what you call it? Bitch, because that's you got every fucking country over there in Almy.
you see how prejudiced he is?
that prejudice lies.
He's such a bigot.
You know Lauren Babies is Puerto Rican?
Look, Amber, how about we
Who?
trying to finish our video?
Hurry up.
Who, baby?
Amber, Makael, shut up, stop. Okay, now you gotta remember who signed these fucking checks around
I'm just
here.
wait.
He gotta work.
I thought Richard was the baby daddy.
Don't play with me.
Child.
She trying to arrest somebody so she can go home. Get on the fucking 33.
Get on the 33, okay?
How you doing?
How you the fuck doing?
So anyway, yeah, so Basketball Wives came on. You know, it started all with them girls going to the country to go visit Keisha family, which I thought was cute because it's good to see the Basketball Wives doing something besides talking about who was fighting who and all of this drama and everything. I'm glad that Keisha took Royce and Susie out their shell. They got to meet her white side of the family. It was real cute. They was riding ATVs and everything, blah, 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 blah.
I missed that part.
So then all of a sudden it's Evelyn and Jennifer and Tammy. They at Jennifer's house.
Look at that cat on that roof.
Okay, I don't see no cats.
Right here. Look. Lean over to the left. It's about to try to catch that bird, and you're gonna tell me I live in a mountain pot. They got cats walking around on the damn
Bitch,
roof.
we got fucking which cones right here too?
What?
What you call raccoons, bitch?
We all got raccoons in our neighborhood, but I ain't never seen no cat walking on no roof.
I've seen cats every fucking where.
I bet you have.
This is North Philly. This is everything. You want to come to the wild? Come out here.
Yeah, somebody gonna ask me, are you gonna go see where the wild ones roam? Yeah, I'd see them every day in North Philly. I ain't gonna go pay to go see that.
Makael is acting like he is too good for North Philly.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yes,
But you
is.
tried to saying I live in a mountain pot.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do. So anyway, let's talk about these melting pots, girl. Jennifer is mad Tammy is mad at Jennifer because you didn't invite me to your little thing or whatever. Jennifer tried to make up some lie talking about, I forgot. Bitch, you ain't forget, bitch.
Who
You
said
didn't
that?
invite her. Jennifer. And Tammy's like, yeah, bitch, because I'm going to push you over this fucking balcony. Let me tell you, that is something you do not want to fall off. And I don't know why.
You fell off of a balcony?
No, bitch, I don't know why she lived in there. I mean, it's a beautiful view. But girl, you can't have me out there in no balcony with no view like that.
Wait,
Like,
Tammy
where you
was in Jennifer's house and she told her that?
Yeah, and you can actually push somebody. She's like, no, but they was joking. But I'm like, for real, that's the area you don't want to get into a fight with somebody.
Oh, on that balcony.
Oh my God, hell fucking no. Because bitch, you go over, that's it.
Oh, so she don't have like a high rail.
No rails, no bars, bitch.
It's just...
Bitch, once you go over, just like we was at Sizzle Miami, when we was at the Epic, just like that, you can go right the fuck over. So then all of a sudden, Shorty like, I'm having a birthday party. She invited all of these girls. Now she knows she got to invite Evelyn and Jennifer because that's where the shit's going to get started. Did you see it?
I saw that.
Okay, so they all talk about what they're going to do. Or do I need security? Blah 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 blah. Tammy and Roy's trying to tell Tammy she was wrong for what she did. Tammy, let me tell you something, Tammy. You are too old. You are entirely too old to have that fucking attitude. And you got 2 daughters, okay?
No, that's a melting pot. That is. She's a melting pot.
She said she was a melting pot. She said, I'm black and I got everything else in me. You know. Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Bernadette come outside too?
Bernadette goes where I go.
All right.
You comfortable, girl? All right.
Yes. So, so she's, Roy's telling her how she was wrong. Tammy, again, you're too old for this. You want to be Miss Cicely Tyson. Girl, Cicely ain't never get disrespectful.
That's what she said, too.
I can't.
And Maya
yes.
Angelou. Coretta Scott King.
Girl,
She said Coretta.
don't make me do my Maya Angelou out here.
Oprah Winfrey is what she said.
When a person showed you who they are, believe them. So,
okay, Donald Duck.
No, stop it. No, okay,
No,
wait, where we was at? No, Makael. I forgot what I was about to say. So anybody at the dinner, they all eating. These bitches, they is all bowing down to Shorty like she is Queen Bee.
Cause Shorty fucking signs those checks.
She acting like she fucking Kelly, Latoya, Latavia, Angie, Matthew.
Don't Shorty sign those checks?
Girl, I don't give a fuck, but they said, like, girl, and without you, I wouldn't know where I would be.
That's true, because without Shorty, who would have known who Evelyn was?
Girl,
nobody.
And Susie came out of left field with the got to be real shade, because you came from food stamps. So then she was
That was the pause of the month.
Bitch, I wish I was there because I would have fell out. Shorty would have kicked me out.
Oh, that would have made the situation worse. Because I'd have been, wait, I know. Wait, no, I'd have been just like this. Ooh, wait, hold on real quick. Did she throw that?
I would have tweeted about that. Finally off of food stamps.
I'd have added both of them. No, Susie, such and such. And not just tell @Tammy Roman to shout a tweet to them.
Tammy's ready to fuck her up. So Susie knew, this bitch about to fuck me up. Okay, she got over there. She like, Tammy, she like, Susie, sit your ass down, bitch.
You need to go sit your ass down
before you get...
She told her how those North Philly moms.
I'm so sorry.
She said, no, Tammy, yeah, I know. I know where I come from. I used to be on
She's like, because girl, I know a lot of shit on you, bitch. You don't want me to tell your business.
She said, I know. I'm
Like,
just saying.
Susie, where's your fucking businesses at, bitch?
No, where is Susie's daughter?
She got a daughter?
Susie has a daughter, and why don't she ever talk about her?
She probably not allowed to, the father.
But then who would sleep with Susie and get her pregnant?
Can you imagine the sound she make during sex with that gas? Stop it.
That feels so good.
So they began. So Evelyn, and Evelyn, girl,
Evelyn,
you are too old. Cause I know she's older than 35.
Okay.
She might look 35, but she's older than 35. 30 fucking
And if
five.
she's younger than 35, then she's lived a hard life.
Yes. Okay. Girl, so I know y'all make Shawnee very proud. Of course Shawnee was fucking good. Bitch, I need the fucking drama at my party, girl, for the ratings. So, she spilled her fucking heart out. Crying, you just don't know. All of this ugly crying. So then she decides to give a toast, and then she reads Jennifer while doing the toast. But you know what? I'm glad Jennifer is starting to speak up for herself. But you know what,
not
Tammy?
loud enough.
She ain't speaking up loud enough.
No, she's not.
And she got hit by that pocketbook. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Tammy. Evelyn. Girls that I know, especially from North Philly, they fight with these. Okay? And you from New York, bitch, you should know how to use these.
You don't take your purse and go.
Yeah, she uses a purse. She'll throw a glass of wine. She would throw a bottle. She would pick up anything. No, bitch, that don't make you tough. These make you tough. Tammy ain't got time to be picking up no fucking bottle. You know what she do?
Right in your
motherfucking face, bitch. Ain't no time for lies.
And then you hit her back.
I'm done.
Child.
Evelyn, I'm sorry, y'all. Evelyn, girl, that attitude, both of y'all just need to grow up. I don't know if y'all doing this for the cameras, but it's time to stop.
It's time to stop. All jokes aside.
Yes.
All jokes aside. Okay? So let's put all the key aside for 1 minute. Y'all too fucking old to be acting like that. Okay, now go back to the foolishness. Because I'm sitting there every week just like that.
Yeah, but I'm watching. But they're too old for the shit that they do and the bullshit that they pull. And it's like they all like a little group. I'm trying to tell you, Roger Klotz, give me another bully from the 90s, bitch. Angelica Pickles, bitch. All of them. That's what they remind me of. Little ass kids and a ringleader. Tammy's the ringleader.
No, Evelyn is the ringleader.
Evelyn tries to, but she...
No, Evelyn is the ringleader. But Tammy is the second in charge, because Tammy's a follower. Because if you noticing now, Tammy's starting to follow and be all up under Evelyn's ass.
My hand is getting...
And whatever Evelyn say, Tammy follows.
Tammy thinks she's fucking Andy from Bravo TV with all of these interviews. It's you don't never see Tammy about her business.
No.
It's always Tammy interviewing these bitches on what was said about her or what somebody said about the other girl, and she go tell everybody. Tammy, I'm gonna need you to do something else. And then I see Evelyn got her little cosmetic line trying to be like Jennifer, but that's all right. I'm not gonna knock it. At least I'm not gonna knock your hustle. Congratulations on you and Chad on getting the show. You know, the Skorpion show, we still waiting, but that's all right. Can we talk about Lala? This is what I want to say about Lala's show. I don't think it's right that she allowed Charlamagne to fuck with her head like that.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of girls be in a lot of stupid ass situations where they men leave them because you let some fucking bad apple get in your head and spoil your thoughts of your man and start making you see things differently when everything was already peaches and cream from the beginning. You know, I didn't like that. But I must say, Angie Beyonce, you look good. Kelly, I don't know where Kelly was coming from on this episode.
She was coming from
it was
top.
like Kelly's advice was not there. It was going somewhere else.
It was going left field.
But that girl, that assistant is fine. And Charlamagne, I don't see why you don't try to talk to the girl.
Because look at him. Can you imagine if Charlamagne came to you trying to talk to you?
Charlamagne is not ugly.
Girl, get your life.
He's not.
Girl, I can't and I won't.
He's not.
I can't, I won't, and you won't make me.
And I got
you
it.
will
and I'm
never, ever make me. Oh, it's a fire, or is that just dark clouds?
Ooh, that's just dark clouds. Let's just think positive. I don't think Charlamagne's ugly. Charlamagne got that.
Do you see him?
He's not ugly.
Child, get your life.
He's not. I've seen ugly. He's not.
Oh, I've seen it too, and he's ugly.
I thought he would be cute for Michelle.
Michelle who?
Williams. I think they would make
I call her and tell her.
I think they would be a good couple.
I'm gonna text her right now.
You better not text her and tell her that.
Girl, guess who Kevin said? I'm texting her.
I don't care. I think it would be good. He would tell her ass the truth. I know that. Stop.
Give me my phone. on, because I ain't finished writing girl.
No.
Girl. Girl.
So anyway,
Girl.
Charlamagne just clout her fucking head. Ladies, don't, if you got a good man and you know you got a good man, don't fuck it up.
Kevin.
You really going to text that ass? Hey, Michelle. So yeah, it's a good show. But next, I want to see what it's doing next week. I want to see what it's giving. But I like Lala's show. I love it. Did you like it? Good.
Oh yeah, I did. And I agree with you. Lala shouldn't have let, because then they started, that's fucking with that girl's money too. Because what if Lala would have fired her?
Bitch, how about that's my fucking, no, it ain't my cat.
I told you I was a cat on the roof. You see it now? Mm-hmm. Like, what kind of shit is that? I don't live here. I don't.
What you was saying? I know you ain't text all of that.
Oh, why didn't I? Because you ain't gonna do my girlfriend like that.
It's not ugly. So anyway, Style by June.
Style by June. Okay, let me start with her.
You can talk about that.
Style by June is gonna be a cute show. I thought it kind of started off really slow with Misha Barton, because Misha Barton was just too insecure about the paparazzi. Like, okay, girl, I understand you had bad moments with them, but girl, it's time for you to get over it. You are a Hollywood actress. You need to keep it moving, okay? Especially if you're trying to revive
How old
your
is she
career.
now?
She's like 25, 26.
Girl,
She's
ain't
hot.
nobody checking for Misha Barton
She's
no more.
well, actually, she's a little bit older than I am.
The OC was how many years ago? 2005?
Okay, when I was in high school. Okay. Like, get your life. Nobody's not really checking for you, Misha. Okay? So, then, I think, first of all, I was more concerned to trying to see what June was wearing rather than what Misha was wearing.
Wow.
I'm just saying, because, I want to see what
You know
June
what?
had.
At first I thought she looked like Kelly Rowland, but no, I think she
And that's
looks
all
like
her hair, too.
It really
Yes.
is.
Oh, my goodness.
Shut up.
Yes. Don't she got some good healthy hair?
Yes.
Girl, get your life.
She looks like a taller version of Janelle Monáe to me a little bit with hair. But I
June
like the show.
Ambrose?
Yeah, she looks like
got that
somebody
nice, pretty
to me.
skin.
Yeah, she just looks like something. She looks like she's a sister of somebody.
I
But
think I know what you're talking about, but I'm trying to. You know who she could be related to? Tasha Smith. Bam! She does. Like, she could be one of this, like her sister.
Yeah. So it was cute for me. I enjoyed it. I feel
just
I'm
needs to
starting
pick
to
up next week.
yeah. It needs a little bit more drama. I need somebody that's gonna be like, no, I don't like that. I'm not bearing that. Misha was irritated though.
Okay, especially they didn't get that zipper.
Okay.
Then she kept saying, do you have another assistant? Oh, girl, that was her way of saying, get this dress off of me or get it fixed. Okay. And then June had the nerve to be sitting there. I'm texting him now. Girl, you're not moving fast
And he walked
enough.
in. Girl, he saved the day. She had on a new dress and everything. I just need a little bit more drama. I need a little bit more. Like, give me a fake thing. Like, oh my God, I ordered this dress. It's not coming.
No, because they had that same thing with Rachel Zoe. Did you ever watch Rachel Zoe's show?
No, but that's what it's like. All these fashion shows are like.
But Rachel Zoe, her show was good too. It was somebody that, oh my God. Then there was this big award show, and Rachel Zoe had all the dresses in her basement, and then it was a flood, and then they all got messed up. Oh God! Now Rachel Zoe, that was a good show. I really.
It's still come on though, right? It's just not
I
on right
don't
now.
really know.
Comes on Bravo, right?
But I think if June had an episode like that, it'd be too much like that. Because I remember Rachel had that episode like that, and I was like, girl, all those gowns that was messed up. Mind you, all the bottom of the gowns were all soaking wet and dingy from the flood water. Bitch, when I tell you she was...
How much money she lost?
Well, they're not her gowns.
Oh, she used them.
They
for
were like
somebody else's
borrowed.
money.
No, they were like borrowed gowns from designers. Because they give the stylist the gowns, and then the actor comes and choose which gown they're going to wear. And then after they wear it, then they give it back to the stylist, and the stylist gives it back to the designer. Whatever the case may be. But I mean, come on now. It's like I let you borrow my car, and then you take my car and crash it up. Well, that ain't your car to be crashing the hell up. It's like that ain't Rachel Zoe dress to be messing the hell up, girl.
What did the designer say? Now I want to know.
Well, no, it's not. No. I don't know. I
Oh.
can't remember, but I just know she had to get some new dresses. She gonna say, who? Charla fucking May. Girl.
Anyway,
How you spell his name?
CHARLA.
May. From
He's a man.
the Breakfast Club.
She know who he is from the Wendy Williams show. Anyway, y'all, I don't know how long we've been recording, but I know we recorded long enough. And I'm ready to get off this camera. If y'all get a chance to go to the movies, I'm hearing that that movie, The Hunger Games, is really good.
The Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's kind of like, they say it's better than Twilight and it's better than Harry Potter.
I don't like movies like that.
So I'm going to go see it.
I don't like vampire stuff, and I don't like
It's not vampire
wickery
movie.
and
It's
trickery
not-
and all that type of
it's not
stuff.
none of that
And
movie.
magic wands and flying.
But
on
the movie
broom.
got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, and you know people are very...
My mom said we talked to
Your mom said what we doing.
Look at us and tell her what we doing. Goodbye. So,
a show.
all right then.
A show not important.
And what is?
Lifetime.
Lifetime. I don't watch Lifetime. I watch Hallmark.
She probably meant to say life is
Well,
important.
she said time.
Than
That's
the
what I
show.
thought she was talking about. Lifetime.
She knows she's a kid. And but I'll say, yeah, The Hunger Games. And if y'all did not see 21 Jump Street, when I
It wasn't
tell
that funny
you,
to me. It was
fuck outta
funny.
here, that movie
It
was
funny, but
hilarious.
he would like it. I thought it was,
I'm a comedy
it
guy.
was. I am too. I like movies, but I thought it was funny, but it could have been funnier.
That movie was hilarious.
And what's his name? He looks sick to me.
Ooh, Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
He just losing weight.
I know, but he looks sick.
He can't be the fat guy in every fucking
No, he
movie.
can't. But I mean, at least he can work out. His body didn't look like he was working out. Like if you're gonna lose weight, okay, fine, lose it. But then tone up. Don't lose it and then let all that excess fat hang like that. Like he didn't look. He didn't look good.
I think
In
he
that
looked-
movie, he did. Because he
but
looked
that-
nice at the
but
Oscars.
But that Channing Tatum in that movie, there we go.
You're such a whore.
So-
You'll spread your cheeks to anybody.
Oh, excuse me. I don't do what you do, girl. You
I don't
better
do
get
that. I'm a virgin. I'm just saying I am.
Let me call up Brandon right quick.
Who's Brandon?
Don't worry.
I've never had sex with anybody, especially nobody named Brandon.
Let me stop because his mother
Yeah,
watches
let you
this show.
stop.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
So thank y'all for watching. This is a long ass video, but thank y'all for watching. Please share this video on Facebook and Twitter, and if you got a Tumblr or your put it in a forum, because you know them girls like to talk about us.
Girl,
in the
get your life.
forums.
You had the
Put
nerve
them
to
in
just
there.
say that I had sex with Brandon. Girl, you
Not
tried.
yet. You wanted to,
No, I didn't.
Get
Now
your-
you really trying it, bitch.
and you
Now
know
you
he
really
did.
Let me see.